Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to another edition of Living Simply and Fun. I'm your host tonight, Aries. We're doing a solo video on fly fishing for trout. First of all, I gotta say, it's by Aaron Jasper. It's the American Angler book. Let's go down with the contents first. It says, foreword by Simmons Gosworth, introduction. Chapter 1 is the fish, Chapter 2 is the cast, Chapter 3 is the water bodies, Chapter 4 nymphing, Chapter 5 dry flies, Chapter 6 dry dropper fishing, Chapter 7 streamer, Chapter 8 wet flies, Chapter 9 fly fishing still waters, Chapter 10 in the darkness. Then it talks about trout flies and dry flies, nymphs, wet flies, and streamers. Basically how to tie in the best ones. Now, first of all, I'm going to say this book was on my purchase list till I finished it. That's right. This book is not on my wish list anymore, and it's not even worth my time or money because the book sucks. First of all, the guy's telling you need a 9.5 to 10, preferably 10 to 12 foot long pole for most waters, like streams, creeks, and etc. That's one thing I won't use. The average person needs a 5 weight to 6 weight all around utility 9 footer, not an 11 footer. Secondly, the guy talks about in his contents the reason why he did different ones. A lot of people do dry fly fishing, which means the old fishing in the dark, basically. Throw your dry fly, tweak it, and hope like heck you get a bite. Blind fishing. Same goes with the bait casters. You throw out your worm, you hope like hell you get something. Anyways, this guy here likes nymphing more. Well, the other problem is with his dry fly, dry dropper fishing streamers, and wet flies, and including fly fishing still water, he didn't mention mostly that he was in a boat. A boat. Okay, so we got him talking about all these topics and then a boat. My apologies, my ear is picking up the power grid. We live outside of town, and when the power grid gets on, it's a light buzzing sound, or sounds like a diesel engine. So it's rare, but it does happen to people, so don't worry, I'm not weird or anything. So the third thing is from chapter 4 to chapter 9 or 10, even in the darkness, for fishing in the dark, he said you have to be an expert to fly fish in the dark so you can get fish. Well, we skip that chapter and you got chapters 4 to 9. The third thing is he talks about being, besides a boat mostly, he doesn't say still water, mostly he's talking the boat's better deal, blah blah blah. Well, he also mentions droppers. He's fishing on 2 or more flies, and what I was reading was 3 flies. So, first of all, this book is for the advanced user. That's right. Now, frankly, I don't know how a person can fling a fly out there like this, using your wrist, and flinging out one line with 2 or 3 droppers on it without having any problems. It's just, you gotta be an expert in droppers, I assume. Me? Too complicated. Simple is better in your opinion. You want to use droppers, fine, but you better know how to use it first. I mean, I don't know much, so I'm an idiot in that department, but I can't tell you reading too many books. This is a book that, instead of 5 stars, I give it 3 stars. I give it 5 for the pictures because there's a giant trout in the front, brown trout. But otherwise, sorry to say, but the guy doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to different things. I've read enough fly fishing books so far, and I got more coming from the library, another 12 when I request. So, 12 more, that's 15 more. Add that to my 40 I've read. That's 55, almost 60. Half my list right here. Yeah. And then when I'm done, I'll be checking out another 10 to 20. So, every time I finish reading, I will be posting on here. So, my opinion, not worth the money. Secondly, the guy's equipment is just too far-fetched. 9 foot minimum, 11 to 12 foot maximum. No deal. 10 foot is the mid-range for him. No deal. 3 stars. Worth the money? No. If you want it, go ahead and buy it on Amazon. I can't stop you, but that's my review of Fly Fishing for Trout, the American Angler Guide, or the American Angler Book Series. With that said, I'd like to hear your opinions on it. Please add and subscribe if you like. Please post comments in the box if you like. Please add me as a friend. Please post suggestions and comments. Thank you, and may God bless the world.